What is up, scholars? You're probably wondering, why is there no face cam? It's because it is raining and it's coming from my nose, and I am still recovering from having the flu. Luckily, the fever is broken, so we're just gonna go with the VTubers that I have had for like months, but I've dabbled with a little bit here and there. We're gonna talk about something Undestiny for a while, for at least until the next season. But something that's caught my interest is, you know what else is becoming a dumpster fire outside of Bungie? Halo Infinite. Well, it's already been a dumpster fire, but specifically Halo Studios, or 343 as they were previously known, which is funny. Let's look at the drama. I do love that Twitter gives you kind of like, if you want to know why something's trending, they kind of give you the catch highlights. And so Halo Infinite's fuel rod debate, innovation or reskin. The Halo Infinite community has expressed widespread disappointment with the introduction of the fuel rod Spelunker, a new weapon set for release on February 4th. Instead of introducing a new model or utilizing the existing fuel rod cannon from Halo 5, the developers opt to reskin the Spelunker rocket launcher. Many fans found that this decision reflects a lack of innovation or effort, which some suggest that reusing assets from Halo 5 would have been more effective. Discussing highlights the practicality of assets reuse given the studio's workload, yet the general consensus is a call for more original content in game updates. Which is funny. There hasn't been original content, like substantial original content in a long time. Like, even now, people are getting excited about the most recent update or what's coming to the game, and it's literally game modes that have been in Halo for years. That's pretty pathetic. I'm sorry. Call it as it is. And I know a lot of people, like, I'm gonna watch a video by Blitz, which a lot of people for some reason don't like this guy, because he just tells it as it is, which I'm gonna say right now, I am literally any like new gen Halo fan that's desperate to make Halo Infinite seem like just the gods gift to humanity. I am your personal 9/11. I'm sorry. I am literally going to be your personal 9/11. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are just, you can just not have, like, there's some that are obviously not, and they're trying to defend it, but there's a lot that's upset. Let's see. I do want to watch a video by Mintblix, who there's more than one specific thing that is being covered that is erroneous. So let's cover it. We're going to watch his video. We're going to see. I watched a little bit and I kind of got the gist of it. So we're going to jump in and we're going to see what the hell did they do in Halo Infinite. Because there was also this massive update that they did to the sandbox, which just blows my mind how you could kill your entire game sandbox. Let's jump into it. Sorry, Cox, not today. I don't want to be a hero.
Situation. If you're in the Halo scene, you'll know exactly what I'm going to be talking about. If you're new or you haven't been keeping up, then don't worry, I'll catch you up on that too. Today, Halo Studios unveiled the new Halo Infinite update that will be coming to the game next week, February the 4th. This new update features numerous changes both in terms of...
Yeah, you can already see the changes. Reduced ammo, decreased accuracy when fired. Wow. We're really popping off here, aren't we?
Of sandbox and weaponry, but it also brings in a brand new game mode, a new weapon, and I'm using inverted talking marks when I say that, an overhaul to the battle pass and monetization systems, as well as numerous new maps created by the community, pay the Halo Forgers. It's clear that...
Which is funny, as you said, pay the Halo Forgers. This game has only been left alive because of people who are making like custom maps. So this game would have died years ago if it wasn't for the community making maps for Halo Studios or 343. Let's be honest, it's just 343. They can call themselves whatever they want to call themselves. It is literally, they are literally 343. And it's the community that's kept this this game alive, which is sad. It's really pathetic. And they're not even, like, there was a whole drama about them not paying those people, which is absurd.
Halo Infinite only has a very small team doing what they can to try to get content out, similar to the last few Halo MCC updates, and even the community devs have said the studio is full speed developing multiple Halo projects. Those projects will be unveiled in future. If I had to get...
Which is good. I'm just gonna say right now, I am so ready for Halo Infinite to die and go into the dust where it belongs. I mean, it's already dying. It's literally the player population. Like, if we look at the player population, like, And let's not, there's going to be the copium, the people that are literally huffing. By the way, if this is the peak on PC, that's pathetic compared to like Call of Duty. And let's just talk about it. Halo Infinite is not even the Xbox flagship title anymore. It's been reduced, drop kicked, and left abandoned for a non-exclusive title. Call of Duty has replaced Halo Infinite, or just Halo in general. And people have even assumed that Microsoft just doesn't like Halo anymore. There's been so many opportunities to do collabs and cross plays and different things to really shine a light on Halo. Microsoft just doesn't seem to care. It's now Call of Duty, baby. That's right. And so if you gotta think, if Microsoft doesn't even give a shit about this game, like, why are people so adamant to protect it? Like, oh my God, you can't criticize this game. This game is literally going to die very soon, and I'm going to rejoice when it does, because I want the next one to pop off. I want it to be so good that we can just forget the Halo Infinite, Halo 5, and I like Halo 4, but a lot of people don't. We can all just forget about those. But just be honest.
Yes, in June. With that said, today we'll be looking at all of the new Halo Infinite changes. Some people are really unhappy, some people are indifferent, some people are just tired. Understandably so too. There is going to be really large changes to the monetization model, which collectively the whole live chat said boo! There was also some really positive Halo changes that made the game fit more in line with past titles, and there were some changes to the overall content offering in the game. So with that said, let's break it all down. Now, the Battle Pass / monetization changes are very, very convoluted. By that, I mean they're very complicated. But once people started to...
Okay, so before he even says anything, like, I thought it was really dumb and lazy for them to, at first, it was 100, you had the 100 tier battle pass that you had to pay for. And I was like, okay, that's pretty normal. What wasn't normal is that you got to actually like keep it and grind after it later, which was really cool. That was like the glowing thing about Halo Infinite that made it stand out compared to other live services that you bought a season pass, you got to keep it. They decided, we're just going to do less than that. And people are like, why am I going to purchase for something and get less? Like the quality and the quantity did not match the cash dollar that you were paid. And then they finally decided, you know what, we're going to make just this free version, and then you have to go and buy the older versions. You know, if you didn't buy it when it was free, or you didn't play it and unlock everything when it was free, you have to go back and actually buy it later to finish it up, or just actually start doing it. And I was like, okay, that is one way to do it. That's why it says, hello, I like money.
Understand them, they weren't too happy. I'm going to try word it very simply so everyone can follow along. Once I've explained it in a clear way, I'll explain what this means and what my thoughts are. Sounds good? Sounds good. So for free-to-play players, the free 20-tier battle pass is still there. Nothing changes, you get
good. That sounds like that's fine.
one free set of armor every month. If you miss that free content, then the armor will go into the exchange. That part is new. Makes me wonder how much of the exchange content will actually be new content and not just stuff.
Let's be honest, I was not impressed with the exchange content. I was like, this is a joke. Why? It's almost like they don't care.
People miss from the battle passes. The premium pass has been returned to a 50-tier battle pass. Now it features 4 sets of armor, you get 1 for free, and then 3 new premium sets of armor. This will cost 1,000 points, basically the price of one of the old seasonal battle passes.
So you're spending the same price for a 100-tier battle pass, but you're not getting a full tier. Yeah, if you buy this, you're a fucking idiot. You deserve to get bent over and railed because you are that fucking stupid to give this company more money when they have done nothing. It's not even them that's actually putting out new content. It is literally the community. You're better off reaching out to the forgers and saying, hey, can I give you $100 bill to try to make this map and put it into the game? Or like, can I slip you some money? Because you'd be better off spending your money elsewhere than the developers who aren't doing shit all.
As I said before, Halo Infinite is back to the seasonal model. They reiterated that, so expect a large content drop every new season. Here's where people have a problem with it.
What that implies is we're going to squeeze the little piggies as much as we can until the next Halo game comes out. The fat pigs will definitely pay our way, and they'll squeak and squeal, but they still pay up.
Changes. Apparently, these 3 paid sets, the new premium 50 tier battle pass, will be shop content if you don't buy it. AKA FOMO has been introduced to Halo.
I'm sorry. There is no shot that you're telling me this is ODST armor? This is ODST armor. This right here is ODST armor. That's what we're saying is ODST armor. Was this ODST on Wish? Hold up. Hold. You know what's freaking sad? Is I couldn't find anything even on Wish. I went to Temu and literally this is the first thing that pops up. Even they understand what the hell ODST is. You're joking, right? This is ODST. What the fuck is this? That is not ODST. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. If people buy this, you are stupider than stupid. Also, why are you buying something that's going to be irrelevant very soon? Like incredibly soon. Why? Why are you stupid?
Halo Infinite. Now, the community manager sketch also showed there'll be additional shop content, so they've put the Halo Combat Evolved Marine.
This is ODST. This. I know I'm harping on this, but like even Temu knows what ODST looks like. Temu!
In the shop, Mickey from ODST in the shop. I have some pretty big reservations.
That is not ODST!
About some of the changes, so let's break it all down. So first of all, if you don't buy the paid pass at 1,000 credits, they'll be full price next season. As I said, FOMO. Second, the 50 tier pass was initially removed because Microsoft wasn't making enough money, as you would get 1,000 credits back just by completing.
Hold on. I'm going to rectify. It was 50. It was never 100. I'm thinking about other battle passes. You're right. There was never, I don't think there was ever 100. Was there 100? Maybe at the beginning of the seasons, like the very, very, very beginning. Then they dropped down to 50. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been so long. I'm willing to say that it's been 50 for a while, and I'm over exaggerating very much. But he's about to tell us something.
Completing your battle pass. That meant you never had to spend any money after that first $10 investment.
Which I'm going to make very clear, this is not something new. Even Fortnite does this. You can chain your Fortnite battle passes too.
As you would get the subsequent battle passes for free. You would use your 1,000 points, you complete the 100 tiers, you get 1,000 points back, and repeat. This meant that Halo Studios changed it to the 20 tier pass with a weapon skin for 500 points. Now, I have a feeling that this was starting to not equal as much money either, so we've seen another change to a new system, yet again, to try and incentivize play.
I want people to realize that Halo Infinite is nothing but a cash grab for Microsoft right now. They do not care about you. They do not care about you, how you feel. They just want to milk people that are stupid enough to spend money. That is it. I want you to realize that it's none of the money that you are giving them is going to go towards this game. You are actively spending money on this game. You will never see a dime in it be invested in this game to the extent that it should have been from a long time ago. I don't think this game should be abandoned. I want it to, but I'm going to be honest. The amount of love and support that people put in this game, regardless of whether I think it was intelligent or not, people deserved better, and they never got better. I'm sorry for you, and I can be sympathetic for that. No one deserves to have something that they put some love into and hope that one day it will get the love it deserves. But it never had soul when it came out. And unfortunately, Halo Studios never took time to put soul into it at all.
Purchases.
The only soul that you will ever find in this game is in the Halo Forges by the fans who want this game to thrive. That's it.
The 50 tier battle pass now doesn't give credits back at all, only Spartan points, the free currency for the exchange. Feels like it was all planned out. Now, unlike the older passes, which was a major selling point of Halo Infinite, the premium pass will not be available anymore once the time period of the season has elapsed. Let me say that again. This was a key thing Halo Infinite was known for. The passes never expire. Now they do. I understand a free-to-play game,
which is, I think, makes it fundamentally worse. It's like really stupid. You just took the one thing that people liked about Halo Infinite and said, You know what? No one else is doing it, but we like money, so fuck you.
Needs to make money. I know that cosmetics are the main way for them to do this. I also realize that if you're a player who drops money on the shop, this is actually better value for you. And it makes me think again that they're really desperate to generate revenue. In saying that, I wouldn't be doing my job if—
Oh, I mean, I'm sure they're desperate. I mean, this game has literally just bled almost every player it has. If you think anyone's playing on Xbox, you're having a laugh because everyone who's playing would be playing Halo is playing Call of Duty because it's also free on the Xbox Game Pass, and it's a significantly better game.
if I didn't point out that 1, the big shift towards content not being available always and you don't get credits back is a large change. I want you guys to be vocal about this and give me your thoughts in the comments. Seriously, your voice matters and we all know how I feel about this stuff. 2, and here's the sticking point for me, and I'll go into greater detail. If Halo Studios, Microsoft, whoever is pushing so hard to generate revenue
bots?
for Halo Infinite or for the franchise in general, why can't some of that funding be used for Halo Infinite itself? People weren't and aren't happy that the new weapons are just hybrids of past ones. Forges have been carrying all of the map related
See, it's exactly what I said.
content, paid the damn forges. It comes to a point where you're like, okay, a majority of players will support you. We will support Halo Infinite, but we want developer created content to continue. I feel like that's a fair middle ground. The players—
I'm gonna be honest, that's not gonna happen. I think Microsoft, if they're putting all their ducks into this new Halo game, what's probably gonna happen is they're gonna squeeze the nuts out of Halo Infinite enough to just put it all into the new Halo projects, and hopefully people will forget about their failures and gloss and glow of the new one, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm okay. If we get a new Halo that pops the F off, I don't care, because I will feel like we're back and I will be okay. If they give me such a banger, I will forgive them for the failures. But right now, they've got to put like actual soul into Halo again.
pay, so the developers create. Many dig site members and even Halo Forgers came out today to say that Halo Studios, you are having the community hard carry content and it doesn't sit right with them.
It is pathetic.
Now, while we're on the topic of new developer content, the new weapon, if we're calling it that, is the Fuel Rod Spanker. Every single social media platform for the official Halo page has so many people voicing their disdain, their annoyance.
I'm going to skip this because I'm just going to give you the TDL. It's not the actual fucking gun. And I get what this is an excuse. The fact that the matter of a skeleton crew is left behind, they do not have the ability to ask for more resources for Halo Infinite. It sucks that Halo is even in the position in the first place, but if you like the game, stuff like the Fuel Rod Spunker is a creative solution to a lack of resources. If you would prefer nothing to be added, then say that, because the alternative for Infinite is no new guns. Let's hope the next Halo game actually sticks landing, because Infinite needs to be the last game Halo is in this place. And I agree. Again, then you have people who are just, these are what we call bomb fondlers in the Destiny community. They're the same thing for Halo. You got people that are so desperate to minimize. These are the new generational Halo fans that have no fucking idea what Halo is. If you look at this and you tell me it's overhated, it's because you're not a real OG Halo fan. You don't know what Halo is. I feel really sad and I pity anyone who grew up on Halo 5 and Halo Infinite as Halo. You do not fucking know Halo. That is not Halo. And then you have people like this, and you love this. Why didn't Halo Studios just use the leftover fuel rod from Halo 5 that's already in Halo Infinite? So using assets like the actual fuel rod would have made sense. And this guy's like, you're not a developer. And obviously it says, don't worry, neither is the Halo Studios. They don't know what Halo is, nor what Soul is. And they don't. But look at the name. Spartan Lock fan account, Halo 5. Go figure. The new gen Halo fans are the worst generational of Halo fans I have ever seen in my life. They do not understand Halo, nor do they care. They are the bottom feeders. They would rather eat dog shit than ask for better. Meanwhile, you got the OGs like me, and I guess Mint Blitz, who want people to enjoy Halo at its prime. Again, because this is not its prime. This is its soulless, dead raccoon on the side of the road body. That's what Halo Infinite has become. People are not just upset because, oh, it's just a reskin, which it is. It literally fundamentally is the regular rocket launcher. The animations are a 1-for-1. The only difference between this rocket launcher and the regular Spelunker rocket launcher is the fact that it shoots 6 bullets, but it reloads and shoots the exact same fucking way. People wanted the fuel rod because it's a Covenant weapon, not a fucking human one. People, when they ask, they don't want reskins and they get upset, it's because they want the classic Halo weapons. Classic. This right here is the perfect representation of what I mean. The classic plasma rifle has made a return to Halo. This right here. Is this really the plasma rifle? No, it's this obviously an assault rifle slapsticked with the plasma look. And that's the thing. People look at Halo because these weapons and these parts of Halo have had soul. Soul. That's something that Halo Infinite doesn't have. And people who don't understand this aren't real Halo fans, because they don't understand where the roots are. They don't understand the trilogy. They don't understand why Halo was popular in the first place. Seriously. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. It's not hard to comprehend. And let's be honest, even the new weapons that they've made, people have not given a fuck about. Maybe the new SMG, but most of the new weapons are garbage. Forgettable. I watched an old red versus blue clip, and they were using the OG shotgun with the sound effect. And it brought me back to wondering why we got rid of that in Halo Infinite. Why do we have this bastardized Fortnite edition shotgun that no one likes instead of the classic Halo shotgun? And it's because Halo Infinite doesn't understand what makes Halo. So that's why people are upset. That's why people don't care about this garbage. That's why it doesn't look, it doesn't shoot. We have literally an actual record that there's files of the original fuel rod in the game already, but they decided, nah, we're not going to port that in for some fucking reason. And you know what's sad? Let modders mod this game and they will bring back every original Halo gun and they will function better than what the Halo studios could ever do. And that's just the reality. So let's skip ahead into the why people are also mad, the changes to the actual social playlist.
Changes to how the game plays. There's so much here. The more negligible ones I'm not going to include, but I will link the blog post if you want to read it all yourself. Today I'm covering on the big changes. The
slow cast time, bounce of fragment grenades. Okay.
Ones that are going to impact each player and their experience online. So let's get into it. 1. Frag grenades will bounce more. Again, bringing it in line with past Halo titles. Frag grenades will now be bouncy. 2. They nerfed my beloved shock rifle. They've removed a lot of the hip fire magnetism, so now no scoping is much harder to do. 3. They reverted some assault rifle changes to bring it back in line with the assault rifle people enjoyed. 4.
I think that's an understatement because I saw what it did. That is not actually what they did. They also nerfed the head multiplier. So they essentially just nerfed it to the ground. The bullets, the hip fire, just the critical. Like overall, they made the AR worse. And it makes me think about the competitive scene, which, let's be honest, if Halo is considered competitive, it is at the bottom barrel of competitiveness compared to every other game that actually matters. And so when you have a dying population, the last thing you want to do is cater to your 1%. You want to not nerf the casual play game, which a lot of people use auto rifles as casualness. Let's just be honest. Call of Duty, they have a lot of, obviously, assault rifles. People love using them. Pretty casual. Scouts, whatever. I'm thinking also like Destiny as well, but like SMGs, obviously. It is baffling that they nerf some of these key factors that no one wanted, but it's because you have little bitches in the freaking comp scene that are doing gentleman agreement. Listen, back in my day, we didn't do gentleman's agreement. We sucked up. We pulled out the needler and the SMG and all the other cheese that we could do back in my day in Halo 2. we sucked it up and be a real man. That's right. These little new gen losers, they know nothing about being a man. No, but seriously, I think there should be balance. But overall, I think there's too much course correction, and it feels like they're just trying to freshen up the game. But is it really going to bring people back or just make people not want to play? I don't know.
To bring it back in line with the assault rifle people enjoyed. 4, and this is the big one for me, they brought back classic Halo jumping. So back in Halo 3, Reach, all of the classic games, you were rewarded for superior game knowledge. Thankfully, Halo Studios has realized it's a good thing and have added numerous skill jumps.
Who would have thought all these years later and they realized maybe we should actually care about the player experience? Who would have thought?
For players to practice. I have examples on screen now for you all to watch. 5, shotguns. Their heatwave range has been significantly nerfed and the Bulldog has had its headshot damage multiplier removed. This makes the...
Let's make the shitty shotgun even shittier. Brother.
Gun a consistent 3-shot kill and completely removes the ability for that shotgun to kill in 2 shots. This Bulldog damage change was made with ranked in mind. I am curious if it...
Yeah, and that's the problem. Let me tell you, no one gives a shit about rank. Out of all the games that are competitive, this is probably the least cared. I mean, in Destiny, let's be honest, but Destiny's not even esports. But like, why are you catering to a rank that no one is fucking playing?
It's going to make Infection horrible. We already know the Bulldog shotgun is inconsistent in...
It's not even the original shotgun. It's already fucking horrible.
Infection, that little bit less of extra...
Don't call it the Bulldog. Call it the little Chihuahua is the way it is.
Damage might be the difference between a player being infected or actually killing the zombie. Time will tell. Finally, 6, strafing speed. This is the most impactful change, so I've left it for last. How fast you can go from left to right on Halo Infinite has always felt artificial. There's no way players should be snapping left to right when strafing, so to bring it in line with every past Halo game, this has been slowed down. When the update goes live, you notice it'll be much easier to track players across every skill level now. Across the board, it seems like a big push to make Infinite like past Halo games, which is appreciated, but seriously, in future, don't change things that don't need to be changed.
I think that is the poster child statement for all of Halo Infinite. Don't change things that don't need to be changed. Like half the weapons. You just keep the OG staples and then you can introduce new ones. But don't change the ones that are already predetermined. Like, why?
Said it before, I'm saying it again, please keep this in mind. Lastly today, we have some new content coming to the game. First is the new game mode from Halo 2, Assault. This is just standard.
That's not... Again, we're calling them new game modes. No, they're returning game modes that have existed already in Halo. Like, let's not give them credit for bringing stuff that was already in a fucking game.
1 bomb assault and neutral assault from past games, so nothing crazy. What I did like is that there'll be featured playlists day 1 for both 4v4 assault and 8v8 big team battle assault. So if you want to play the classic big team battle version, you can. If you want to play the classic arena version, you can. The only other thing I need to share today is the Halo 5 map Coliseum has been recreated by Halo Forgers, and it looks great.
Wow, yeah. I mean, again, isn't that crazy how it's the Halo Forgers that are saving this game? Isn't that crazy? I think I've seen and heard enough. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, Halo Infinite cannot die sooner. It looks like they're gonna stretch this as far as possible. I would advise no one to give your money to Halo Studios. They don't deserve it. They're just as shitty as Bungie. And let's just hope that maybe Microsoft is secretly caring about the new Halo games, and that's why they're hush hush about it as a big surprise. But at this point, I'm not even having copium on that. I want to have copium on it because I want Halo to be back where it should be, in the limelight. It should be top dog. But right now, it's Call of Duty, and it's not even a title exclusive. It's literally not even a title exclusive. So, again, I think they are dropping the ball left and right. I think there's too many people in the community that are just fondling the balls of Microsoft, not even Microsoft, just Halo Studios, that are just so new gen Halo fans that are just too stupid to realize they're on a dying ship. And I pity them. I really do pity them. This is why I have not been playing much Halo Infinite, because every time I play it, I literally go into depression. I enjoy it for a little bit, and then immediately I realize there's no soul in this game. And people who are new gen Halo have no idea what the soul of Halo is. They have no idea. And it's not necessarily their fault, but it is their fault when they ignorantly act like the other Halos don't exist and they try to downplay their existence. And they refuse to acknowledge the history, the long lineage of Halo. I mean, there's been more advertisement shown and recorded for Halo 3 than there ever was for Halo Infinite. Just let's be honest. There are still people bringing up pictures of abandoned not even say I was about to say Starbucks, but video game stores that have the Halo 3 banner still on their windows, and people are more showing those legacy things and care more about that than they do Halo Infinite. I'm sorry. Halo Infinite's going to die, and I'm going to dance on its grave when it happens. I'm going to hold up my 2 fingers saying, F this game. I'm glad it's gone. And I hope that we can all just dance and rejoice with the new Halo game, and that it is the game that brings us all together, new and old alike, and that we can forget that Halo Infinite was this bastardized Fortnite reject from hell, and that we can have a OG Halo in the form of whatever Halo Studios throws out. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking toward the future, and my advice is don't give them your money until then. They have not earned it. They don't deserve it. Don't be their cash cows for no reason. Don't be mentally challenged. That's my advice. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Again, we'll return to regular camera as soon as I'm not snot in my face. You don't want to see that. So there you go. Until next time.